Usability testing, also known as user testing, is a technique that helps solution providers evaluate the effectiveness of a product's user experience by simulating real-life situations and observing how people react and perform. Usability testing can be conducted at any stage during the product development cycle and can be used across multiple industries and situations. For example, it can be used for consumer electronics, medical devices, enterprise, aerospace, and many other areas. At UE Group, we believe that usability needs to be baked in from the start, and that using this technique early and often can help ensure that organizations make the right trade-offs and avoid costly mistakes. However, this technique is also effective in improving existing solutions that are not performing as well as they should. UX and product engineering teams can use usability testing to validate a product direction, determine whether people understand how to accomplish critical tasks, uncover how users expect a product or service to work, and where they would go to find certain features or information, identify showstoppers and pain points that will create failure in the marketplace, and determine the areas where improvements need to be made. There are 6 main parts of the usability testing process. First, the objectives and the questions must be defined. What do you want to learn? With your goals and objectives in place, you can then create a test plan. During this phase, the goals are translated into real-world tasks that will provide insights. It is critical to structure the tasks using unbiased language. But before the study takes place, a target demographic or audience must be selected based on the likely users of the solution. People representative of that demographic must then be recruited. Once your participants are recruited, it's time to conduct the usability test. The test can either take place in person or online. These sessions are usually recorded to make note-taking easier. A moderator runs the sessions by asking people to perform the tasks in the test plan and then noting down reactions. Typically, people are encouraged to think aloud to provide insights into their thought process. After all sessions are complete, it's time to analyze the findings. This is where you synthesize all the data collected and extract actionable insights and recommendations for improvements. Finally, you share the results across teams and with stakeholders in the form of a report, recordings of the sessions, or a presentation. By iterating on the design through multiple cycles of usability testing, refinement happens quickly. Using rapid prototyping in this way swiftly improves the design iterations without building working software, hardware, or other experiences. Let's look at in-person and remote usability lab setups and how they work. In-person usability tests are conducted at the location where target users work or in a convenient location. This means that the sessions could take place at outdoor locations, in a vehicle, an operating room, a farm, or any number of locations. Regardless of the environment, one or more people will moderate the sessions, take notes, and possibly record. Formal usability testing can also be conducted in a usability testing lab, which allows the working environment, lighting, and access to be controlled. In-lab usability testing is the best way to guarantee high-fidelity recordings of what people are doing, and is best to address confidential pre-market products, dealing with physical products that people must touch, and for managing complex technology setups. Sessions are conducted inside the participant room. This convertible space replicates the real-world environment a user would be interacting with the product in, such as an office, living room, or even an operating room. The possibilities are endless. In a formal lab, there is a separate observation room that allows the recording to be managed and for note-taking to take place without creating a distraction. The observation room is like a control center. It hosts a live view of everything happening in the room next door. Inside it, you can control the cameras, zooming in to get a better look at what the participant is doing, simultaneously see on-screen interactions, the participant's body language and facial expressions, and communicate with the participant while taking notes on the session. The researcher moderates the sessions, asking participants to think out loud as they complete the list of tasks from the test plan. The researcher is responsible for probing further into the participants' feedback and uncovering the why behind their behaviors. Along the way, the researcher takes notes and records each session to later analyze and uncover common trends. Formal testing of digital experiences can also be conducted remotely. For remote usability testing, all the technology and processes that are inside a usability lab are made available through the participant's personal device. Every session is live-streamed for stakeholders and team members to view from wherever they are. There are trade-offs to consider when you choose remote usability testing. While remote testing is a convenient and a sometimes cheaper solution, you need to consider what you're testing and the level of confidentiality you need. Some products require people to physically interact with the device for usability testing to be valuable. With remote research, you also run the risk of a participant taking pictures or screenshots from the session. The only way to guarantee full confidentiality is inside the controlled lab environment. So there you have it. Whether you are looking for feedback on an early concept or want to make improvements on the next generation of a product already on the market, usability testing is a valuable technique that helps ensure you're creating something that people need and desire to use. By running through the cycle of refinement multiple times, you can achieve second or third generation improvements before entering the market and minimizing risk while increasing adoption. Usability testing is a valuable tool in your product launch arsenal.